The Snowman's Curse. It was a cold, sunny afternoon when the Johnson family decided to build a snowman. The first snow of the season had blanketed their quiet suburban street, transforming it into a winter wonderland. 8-year-old Timmy was especially excited, tugging at his parents' sleeves until they agreed to go outside. With scarves wrapped tightly around their necks and mittens on their hands, the family got to work. Timmy rolled the snow into 3 large balls while his dad, David, found some sticks for arms. His mom, Laura, added the finishing touches: a carrot for the nose, coal for the eyes, and an old hat perched jauntily on top. "There," Laura said, stepping back to admire their creation. "What do you think, Timmy?" Timmy grinned. "He looks awesome. Can we name him Frosty?" David chuckled. "Why not? Frosty it is." As the sun dipped below the horizon, they headed inside, leaving Frosty standing proudly in the front yard. They had hot cocoa and settled in for a cozy night, the snowman all but forgotten. But that night, as Laura pulled the curtains closed, she noticed something strange. Frosty seemed to be facing a different direction, as if watching the house. "David," she called, "did you move the snowman?" David glanced up from his book. "No, why? It looks like it's turned toward the house." He shrugged. "Probably just the wind." Laura nodded, but a chill ran down her spine that had nothing to do with the cold. She shook it off and went to bed. The next morning, Timmy was the first to notice the footprints. Small, scattered prints leading from the snowman to the front porch, then back again. "Mom! Dad! Look!" he shouted, pointing. David frowned as he stepped outside to inspect. Weird. Must have been some neighborhood kids playing a prank. But as the day went on, an uneasy feeling settled over the family. That night, Laura couldn't shake the sensation that they were being watched. She checked the windows again before bed. Frosty was still there, now closer to the porch. The following morning, the footprints were back, but this time, they were deeper and more defined. And Frosty? He was right up against the porch railing, his coal eyes staring straight into the living room. "This isn't funny anymore," Laura said, her voice trembling. "David, we need to do something." David tried to brush it off, but even he couldn't deny the unsettling sight. That night, he stayed up, determined to catch whoever was behind the prank. At midnight, the house was silent. David sat by the window, eyes heavy with sleep. Just as he was about to doze off, he saw movement. Frosty was moving, slowly, deliberately, dragging its snowy bulk across the yard toward the house. David bolted upright. "Laura! Timmy! Wake up!" They rushed downstairs, just in time to see Frosty at the front door, its stick arms raised as if about to knock. The family froze in terror. Then the snowman spoke. Its voice was a chilling whisper, carried on the icy wind. "You took my place," it hissed. "Now